All right, so for this question, they give you a list of numbers and they're going to ask you some standard question like the range and so forth, right? So we're going to be using the TI-84. So you're going to be the first thing is to clear the memory on the list. So you're going to go to second plus, all right? And then you're going to go to number 4, clear all lists, and enter again. So this should already clear your statistic table, right? Then we're going to be using the stat, edit, and we're going to enter the numbers here. So the first number is 65, 45, 68, 60, 53, 74, 53, 55, and 54. Okay. So now we want the range. So the range, we know the formula of the range is the maximum minus the minimum, right? So we're going to start with going to start again after you enter all the data. So make sure it's 9 numbers as well. So you'd want to be short. So start, you're going to go to calculate. You're going to select the first one var start. The list is going to be L1 because where you plug in your data, you skip the frequency is 1. And calculate and enter. So the number that you want the minimum, which is 45, and you want the maximum, which is 74. So let me go to the whiteboard just to make sure that you understand what I'm doing. Here we have the range is equal to the maximum number minus the minimum number, right? Or the maximum is 74 and the minimum is 45. All right, I always like to use the calculator, so just to eliminate any mistakes, if I go to the menu, 74 minus 45 just should give you 29. All right, going back to plug it, so here you're going to be at 29. Check it and it's good. Now it's asking about the variance, or the variance is located on the same spot where we have it there, right? So on the start, you go to calculate and you're gonna go to first one, you keep it and you enter. You want to go back to the same data that you have here. So now the data that is given to you is a sample. All right, so if it is a sample, it means you are dealing with the sample SX. All right, you are not going to use the standard deviation sigma x. Sigma x is the population standard deviation. SX is the sample standard deviation, which is this number over here. Okay, so now what we know about the var, the variance, all right, the sample variance, if you want to, is going to be the SX and square it. So whatever the SX there, so it's going to be 9.0154. Well, I keep all the digits and then I'm going to round later on, right? So I'm using the calculator anyway. All right. So let's see how can we do this. Now, I'm going to go back to the menu. You're going to be 9.0154. It should be enough here. And then square it and enter. So this is going to be 81.27. And I want to round to 1 decimal place. So this is going to be 81.3. All right. Okay, let's plug it in. 81. Check it. All right, great. Now he's asking about the standard deviation. Oh, well, we just choose it. Is 9.01. All right, and we want to round to 1 decimal place again. So 1.01 is 9.0. 9.0. And check it. And good. And that's all.